So I am here with
Maria.
And Sophie.
So what are some keys to the game that you guys are going to try and work on to make sure that we can get a dub?
We talked about boxing out and pushing in transition.
And just being on the same page, offensively and defensively, like communicating on each.
So what are some strengths that you guys are going to need to make sure that you hold off this other all-star team today?
I think we just need to know the personnel and shut down what they do best.
I guess, yeah, push the ball, get good offensive opportunities, play good defense.
So far, first game's happened. What are you noticing just kind of watching that first game? Anything that kind of, I guess, makes a difference for playing just normal high school?
Obviously, people are just coming together like we haven't practiced with these teams, so just trying to gel as soon as possible.
Yeah, I guess everyone doesn't really know each other. We haven't really played with everyone, so I feel like it's just kind of coming together.
So if you could have one celebrity basketball player on your team, who would it be?
I'm going with LeBron.
I'm also going to go with LeBron.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
So are they not supposed to sign?
I'm here with
Allie.
And Sophia.
So what are 3 keys do you guys think that you need to win this game tonight?
I think we're going to need to play unselfish basketball, make lots of passes. I think defense is really important, talking and communicating on defense, and also just our ability to take good shots when we need them.
Yeah, just to have lots of energy on the court and off the court, communicating, talking through everything offensively and defensively.
So what's been the atmosphere like so far? You guys haven't really played with some of these girls. What's the atmosphere like been on the team?
Like this team right now. I think we're getting there. We got to pick up the energy a little bit in the warm-up, but I think by the start of the game we'll be good to go.
Yeah, we've been connecting, introducing ourselves, bringing high energy.
So what are some strengths and what are some weaknesses that you guys are noticing so far just kind of in this tournament? What do you think that you guys might need to improve on to win this game?
I think just making sure that we're putting we before me and, like I said, playing unselfish basketball, especially in an all-star game like this where a lot of people want to kind of showcase their skills. So I think just, unselfish basketball is the strength of.
Yeah, we haven't played together, so I think just focusing, bringing what you're good at and helping the team basketball.
So what is the celebrity basketball player that you guys would put on this team if you had the chance?
She got that one.
I think Sabrina Ionescu, she's a really good shooter and she brings lots of energy, something that we need to have.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
High Powered Customs, aka the people that made these sweaters, are the perfect example of why you don't support local because it feels good, but because they have amazing products, a story worth telling, and are central within our community. Help local. The team at High Powered Custom is central within our community and sees so much of their clothing on local sports teams and within local charities. Make sure to go give them a follow so that you see their story on August 3rd when that drops, and reach out if you ever need any kind of merch for your business or organization. And make sure you go support local today.
And we're back at it for the second game here of the Atlantic All-Star Weekend at Armbrae Academy at the Nest. Commentators John Tramble and Trevor Walter. Trevor Walter, organizer. Simmons. Trevor, how you feeling? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Love the action in the first game. Very much looking forward to seeing what happens here between the Liberty and the Sparks. Marquee matchup, of course. 2-0 for the Sparks already. Sophia Doss opened things up with a tough take. And yeah, no, here we go. In for another fun one.
Yeah, two even match teams. Kelsey Matheson in the post.
Nice
taken
hands.
Away by 21.
Sophie Fowler, that out of Newfoundland, that would be. Holy Heart High. Great wing player forward, or combo forward heading to Acadia. So nice to see her paired up there with another fellow Acadia commit, Maria Davignon. And the Sparks are wasting no time getting things going.
Ayla Williams at a Grammar, handing it off to Sacred Heart. Pia. The Fowler, little miscue. Sophia Dawes going left. Great take. And Maria Davignon to Fowler, and 2 points on the board.
A little glimpse of things to come for the Axe women, yeah?
Yeah, I think anytime you can get a 6'3" versatile player is definitely going to bode well for any team. Kelsey Matheson showing the dual sport athlete
yes.
baseball pass.
Yes. She's an incredible passer, man, for out of the post.
Yeah, Citadel product. Joining her sister at MSVU with Mark Forward, head coach. Pia for 3.
Gabriella Ferron comes up with it.
CPA Cheetah going into grade 11.
Also some familiarity here in the Nest, yeah.
And Allie McLean, nice little step back. Tray ball. Ayla Williams.
Former Hallie Blaze and Halifax West player, Allie McLean.
Whoa.
Future Husky. Future Husky. Feels like we've been saying that a lot today.
A lot of Huskies. A lot of Huskies. A lot of local commits. Heading to St. Mary's, play for Scott Monroe. And we got an early timeout. Liberty and the Sparks. It's the Liberty head coach by Mark Stinson out of North Nova. Assistant coaches Lily Francois, Neve O'Connell, Capers, and Hornets. As they'll have a 3 p.m. tip-off against the Lake City 56ers. And then for the Sparks, we got head coach Chaz Samuel, NDO Fitness, Jenna Bain, and I believe Riley McDonald.
Yeah, Riley McDonald has joined them there, so a bit of a Kings and NDO connection down there.
Kings now Holland.
Oh, okay,
As, yes. Riley heading off to Holland College.
Okay, yeah.
For the Hurricanes.
Looks like we have Maren Kahn and Jada Awalt checking in for the Sparks.
Ayla Williams. Kelsey Matheson with the steal.
Coast to coast.
And the right hand scoop. Kelsey Matheson. Fowler. Handing off to Pia. Looking for that ball screen.
Michaela Scott out of Fredericton High. Also another, so we in this game, interesting enough, we have 2 girls on the floor going head to head. Michaela Scott and Kelsey Matheson, each of them heading to MSVU. Ayla Williams now from Grammar, setting things up at the point. DHO to Michaela Scott. It's Pia. Pia gets something quick up with the clock ticking down, and gotta love how the NDO crew's got the Sparks defending right now, AJT.
Yeah, they're definitely active, keeping things out of the paint. Yeah, the offense just needs to find those outside shooters, and they got to fall. They have a 9-2. Nice kick out. Jada Awalt off the mark. Kelsey Matheson active early. Bringing the spark to the Sparks.
And over on the bench for the Liberty, we've got Mark Stinson, North Nova, and Lily Francois from current Caper, former Osprey. It's got to be nice for you to see some former Ospreys in here taking the mantle on the bench, eh?
Kind of just shows how old I'm getting, but yeah, yeah, absolutely. When been here for 5 years, and now you're starting to see graduates from the program, which is amazing to see. Great individuals, almost becoming a reunion.
Charlotte Talbot
Good
now.
speed.
Go to Parkview. Harlow Hannums from Charlottetown Rural. Multi-time Team PEI player at Nationals as well.
And that's nice ball movement from the Liberty.
Also, interesting fact about Harlow. She said she is a sneakerhead. She's a sneakerhead. And
Okay.
attributed her favorites to be those Kobe 6 Grinches that she's got on. Gotta love those, JT. Bringing out the best for All-Star Weekend. Rui Choi looking to hit Ayla Williams on the break.
Again, both teams trying to find some chemistry.
It takes time, right? That's another advantageous aspect to doing the tournament format at an all-star event. You know, you get to build kind of some chemistry over the weekend. You get familiarized, understand who wants the ball where.
Gabriella Farron charging up the floor, off the window, can't get it to go. Great job by Talia.
Oh. Yeah, again, like I was talking about a bit with the fever earlier, I feel like you just got to see the Liberty just settle down, get that ball moving a bit on offense.
Ayla Williams, 1-on-2
Nice,
off the
and
window,
one.
the hoop and the harm. Ayla Williams, great take for the and one. Ayla Williams, 1-on-2
Nice,
off the
and
window,
one.
the hoop.
Ayla Williams looking to change the momentum. Now, this is a kid that, you know, grade 10 kid. I can attest to her being able to come up in the clutch. She hit a tremendous, humongous three-pointer in the final game of the regular season to send our game at the West in the overtime, JT. And that was a game, that big field game, as it was the deciding factor to who took home the blue regular season Metro banner.
Little stressed. Hey, to give you some
A
nightmares.
bit more
there,
stress
Tony?
than I needed, for sure,
yeah,
JT.
exactly.
A bit more stress than I needed.
Nice outside shot by Marin Klein, the
Marin
JL
Klein.
judge.
Oh, to JL, yeah, that's correct. Got heading to Holland next year.
Oh, nice.
Sophie Fowler, little turnaround fader. Nice hustle there from Charlotte Talbot. Parkview Panther. got Gabriella Fioran looking to get something going. Here comes Rui Choi.
Nice look.
Yeah, Charlotte Talbot now out of the Western Region, Parkview. I'm liking what I'm seeing, how she's inserting herself into the game thus far. Loving the instant impact that she's providing.
Sammy Snow stolen by Talia Metledge off the window for 2. And there we go as the Liberty coming back down 3 after a slow start. Farron for 3.
That's another.
Dials it up long distance.
You cannot give her too much space, that's for sure. She gets it off quick, JT. I've learned the hard way about that many times.
Nice skip.
Jada Awalt.
And Jada Awalt.
Couple threes from a couple cheetahs.
Another cheetah. Rui Chow, great take. And Trevor, she's got a great right to left crossover.
She does.
Dynamic
very shifty.
finisher.
Very shifty is Rui, you know. She's very tough to keep her in front.
And we got some subs into the game. Yasmin out of Yarmouth. Sophia Dawes. Allie McLean. And Kelsey Matheson.
One thing in these All-Star games, it's a game of momentum swings. I guess that's any basketball game, but when we just went from a 12-9 score to 18-9 real quick. It's currently 18-11 for the Sparks.
Kelsey Matheson going right.
Foul on Pia. Nice skip pass from Allie McLean. Finding
Nice bounce
Yasmin.
pass.
Out of Yarmouth High. Yasmin comes up with it.
And Davigna going right. Kicks it out to Pia. Swings it to Williams. Williams is a nice take. Dawes kicks it out to Yasmin. And great hustle there by Sophia Dawes for 2 points. 9-point lead now for the Sparks.
Nice extra pass there from Michaela Scott to Pia. Great crash from Harlow and Allie McLean looking to run the floor. Good pass inside to Kelsey Matheson. Rims out. Comes Maria Davignon. And Harlow lets it go.
Harlow with the smooth outside shot. She's impressed early. Kelsey Matheson. And the foul count, 3-2, no bonus in effect.
Loving the intensity from the coaching as well down there. Stinson and
Coaches
both
are
Stinson,
into it. They want their players to win.
They want to win, as they should.
Yeah, if you ain't first, you're last. Allie McLean going left. Nice kick out.
Find Yasmin
Hey!
in the corner. Yasmin out of Yarmouth High.
At the buzzer. Oh. Harlow off the mark, and we have a 9-point lead for the Sparks, bringing the Spark to the nest in the second game matchup between the Liberty and the Sparks. Trevor, what'd you like from that first quarter?
Honestly, loving just like Earl, loving the energy, loving how the girls are just finding their way into this game. You know, settling in, getting comfortable. Think that it's gonna, it's indicative of what we have to look forward to for the remaining of the weekend. It's nice, like most all-star events, you play 1 or 2 games in a day and then you call it quits. But we have a lot more action to look forward to, JT. So I'm happy about that.
Nice to see the players, stick around and cheer on the other teams as they get ready for their next game. Good crowd here at the Nest. As they try to get into that final game tomorrow held at Humberg Center.
100%. Before we return to the action here, I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out our sponsors. So, Hallie Blaze, Maritime Athletic Profiles, Full Court Press Media, Armbrae Academy, St. Mary's University, High Powered Customs, AUS TV, NDO, Jungle Gyms, and Boston Pizza. Marin Klein about the inbound the ball. Interesting fact about Marin Klein heading to Belize to help a family build a home, JT. So that's a big gonna be a big trip heading to Belize to help a family build a home. Yeah. We had each All-Star and Rising Star for the weekend let us in on a fun fact about them. So
Nice,
Taylor
smooth
Williams.
outside shot. Sophia Dawes bringing it up. Klein, DeFerrin. Lots of room there with the step back for 2. Gabriella Farron. Gabriella was at Armbrae Academy in grade 8, Halifax Grammar grade 9, and CPA Cheetahs following in her brother's footsteps. She has 3 brothers.
Sorry?
Yes, Gabriella Farron.
I believe so. I know 2 for sure play at MSVU and former Cheetahs. Very much a basketball family, I think it's safe to say. Much like
two brothers, yes.
Much like the
right.
Davignons out on Q, Maria for 2, another prominent basketball family in the community.
Sophia Dawes, outside shot. Pia with the rebound. Skip pass. And Williams, 3v2, and Farron. Nice steal. And pressing early, Gabriella Farron.
Yeah, both teams
Out
are getting after
to
playing
fellow Cheetah off the iron. And it's looking like we're going to have a little hockey sub here with a full lineup change.
Total platoon swap, eh? No, it looks like Maria Davignon's going to stay as we're rotating 9 right now. Again, a few girls, have some commitments with other teams and whatnot, so we'll have more girls joining us later. We'll have full rosters, hopefully tonight and for Sunday. Talia Metledge now at the point. You coached her older sister Taya at Canada Games once upon a time, AJT?
Did, yes.
Good find to Rui.
Whoa, another Cheetah from downtown. Rui Choi. And now we got a 3-point lead. Little miscue from Yasmin to Ali. Out of bounds.
Screen action with Maria Davignon, Rui.
Oh.
Talia manages to draw a foul off the paint touch. looking for that pretty floater down the middle. Seen that all too many times. First one rims out. Kelsey now, like a bit of a point forward, eh? Like I said, you pointed out the multi-sport capabilities earlier from her softball playing, but you know, I'd say like definitely one of the better passing post players in the league. I'd even go as far as say the province.
Rui,
From what I saw from her this season with
good
Citadel.
try. No, I love the versatility of Kelsey. Very composed, works hard. Yeah, I think she's going to bring that mystic spirit to MSVU next year.
100%.
Allie McLean taking the ball out, couple subs. Sophia Dawes back into the game for
Checking an
Sandy
intern-
Snow.
Just to show to another fun fact, Allie McLean, a right-handed basketball player, but lefty and everything else. You know that, JT?
Did not know that, no. I just knew
She also shared the
I just didn't know where to send her, right or left.
Yeah, she's proficient driving left as well. Shoots with the right hand.
Yeah.
A real winner as well. Something about people born on September 28th, JT.
Okay, yes. 'Cause we're, how old are you going to be? Not to date yourself.
I'll be 37 this year, JT.
37? Oh, boy,
Getting
buddy.
up there.
Buddy, I'm celebrating the big 4-0 on September 28th, so.
Yeah, a couple of years on me yet.
Yeah.
Sophie Fowler.
Sophie Fowler with the miss.
First. And like, yeah, shout out to Sophie Fowler and Sarah Reed making the flight from Newfoundland to be a part of this event. You know, we did our best to try to garner as much talent from across the Maritimes as we could. So very appreciative that they invested in making the trip to Nova Scotia to be a part of this event this weekend.
Nice
Allie
move,
McLean,
Allie
good
McLean.
strong move. It's tangled up there in the paint. Stays Sparks ball.
Yeah, couldn't find an opening there amongst the trees. Nice inside pass, good cut. Matheson to Farron for two. Rui Choi bringing up the ball, going right.
Farron can really find scoring opportunities. Right?
Nice
Nice
play. Oh,
pass,
blocked
great
by Sophie Fowler.
So we get
And
back
she
on
hands
defense.
out the big invitation to the block party.
Oh, seems like the coaches are coming a little prepared. They got the boards out. They're drawing up slobs, putting some stuff in on the fly here. I love to see it.
5-point lead for the Sparks. Davignon back to Fowler, off the mark. Those two are going to be teammates next year at Acadia. As Talia Metledge with 2 points. And that's a little too easy for Sophia Dawes. Subs coming for the Liberty. Metledge swings it to Choi. Choi going left. Outside shot off the mark, but Talia Metledge super active here in the first half. Choi from deep. Oh, off the mark.
Gabrielle Friaron comes up with the rebound. Here comes Sophia Dawes. Surveying the court, seeing what she sees.
Good speed.
Looks to get a bucket. A little bit too much force there.
Nice pass.
And Rui finds Talia in the dunker spot. Timeout called.
All right, so the Liberty
called from the
making
NBO crew.
moves. Making moves, good timeout.
Yeah, very good timeout. You got to stop that momentum. And we've got a 3-point game, JT.
Yeah, 4:45 left in the second quarter. Back-to-back action. A little bit of a slow start for the Liberty. They're starting to find that chemistry. Yeah, out of the teams, I would say the Liberty, not too many players used to playing with each other. If I was to compare, as you see, some Cheetahs together, some Warriors, some Phoenix. But yes, no, the Liberty are starting to figure it out here in the second quarter.
And lots of balance with the scoring. Right now, for each respective team, we have the Cheetahs leading the way for scoring. Rui Choi has 7, and Gabriela Ferron also with 7 for the Sparks.
Allie kicks it to Sophia. And that'll be out of bounds. Miscue between Dawes and Klein. Michaela Scott looking for that pick and roll. Williams hands it off to Harlow. Going left, going right, back to her left. Floater off the window, gets her own rebound.
Great
finds Williams for 3. Harlow, another rebound. 2 points there, and it's a 1-point lead for the Sparks.
Coach Mark Stinson liking what he's seeing down there. I call him Stomping Stinson. Yeah, I haven't seen the stomps come out yet, but he's getting excited over there. He's liking what he's seeing. Allie McLean here now. Let's see what she does here. Match up with Pia. I love that. I love the aggression. Getting that shot up. Advantage situation. And Michaela Scott with the cleanup, but earns her way to the line. She doesn't stop competing there, JT?
Sorry?
It's non-stop compete there.
Back and forth, getting active on the glass.
Makes good on the first tie game.
There we go, Michaela Scott from Fredericton. 2 points.
Good enough to give what I believe is the Liberty's first lead of the day.
Sophia Dawes looks to get it to Matheson. Back to Dawes for 3. Tries to bank it in. Can't get it. There's Scott to Williams to Pia for 3. No.
Big board from Allie McLean. I'd argue, I'm a bit biased, but I'd say one of the better rebounding guards in the province for sure. Averaged about 7 rebounds as a combo guard for us this year at the West. And there's Sophia Dawes with the cleanup. And
yeah, another player that I'm pretty sure had lots of rebounds in her stat total this year. Sophia Dawes.
Sophia Dawes, so.
Yeah, Allie McLean not afraid to be physical and get down there and stay versatile. Pia. To Harlow.
Good board from Soph.
And Dawes, another rebound. Great
Dawes
take.
with the float. Oh.
And another full sub change as we have four players back in. Yasmin into the game with Sammy Snow. And number 75, Maddie White.
Yeah, Maddie White, out of grammar.
Ayla Williams. Going right, off the window, 2 points.
Ayla Williams is really leaving her mark on this game early, isn't she, JT?
Yeah, she's doing a great job just staying composed, handling the rock. And these games, you gotta show what you got. You can't come out, timid. There's no reason to be not confident amongst these players.
I agree. Everybody belongs, JT.
Absolutely.
You know, we a lot of thought went into who got the invite this year, and girls are showing out.
Nice
Big
outside
from Maddie
shot.
White.
Oh, Maddie always dependable for the Grammar Griffins.
Pia Michaela Scott with the cleanup. This is getting exciting. The crowd's getting into it, JT.
Tie game, 36-36. Farron.
Sammy Snow.
Oh, man, we got the blowhorn,
Yeah,
too.
we got the horns. I love the energy. I love it. Jade Awalt pulls that in. She's got a uh-oh, a bit of a mix-up there. Most importantly, nice to see the girls out there smiling and having fun, JT, while through high-level competition.
Yeah, good connection, camaraderie between the teams.
No, as I said, lots of great all-stars.
Oh!
Lots of great
Ed
all-stars in the
Metledge
event.
inside.
There's Yasmin. She comes up with it. Yasmin, someone who I'm a bit unfamiliar with, but liking what I'm seeing there. Love the heads-up play there. Quick give and go, face cut. Just couldn't get the layup to fall there. Gabriella Ferron looking to find her CPA teammate in the corner for three. Sammy Snow. Those cheetahs can shoot, eh?
Davignon up the right side, off the window for two. Maria Davignon. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, are they going to hold for one here or just take what they see? What do you think, JT?
Just get it up. Why not? Just jack it. 9 seconds. 8. Snow to Awalt. And the Liberty will have 5 seconds here. And they'll take a timeout.
Yeah, I was waiting for that Stinson timeout. He's got something in the bag. Something in the bag here. He's going to draw up.
One-point game. Liberty and Sparks. 5 seconds on the clock. Yeah, the game has really picked up in the second quarter as the players become more familiar with each other.
Just want to take an opportunity to shout out two players of mine from Hallie Blaze, Halifax West. Were unable to make it this weekend, unfortunately. Olivia Logan and Ava Parker, two great players that deserve to be here, but they're honoring a commitment. Good on them for that.
Maria Davignon going
Maria
right
Davignon
off
gets
the
it
window. No go, and there you have it, a 1-point lead. Sparks versus Liberty. Lots of great performances there in the first half. Coach Trevor, who has impressed you so far?
There's lots to be impressed with in this game. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Ayla Williams for sure. Ruhi Choi from the Liberty. Like what I'm seeing from Maria Davignon, Sophie Fowler. Definitely impressed with Gabriella Ferron. So just to mention a few, Allie McLean getting after it, Sophia Doss. Shout out Hallie Blaze, of course. But yeah, no, looks like we're gonna go down to the getting some interviews. And So
4-minute halftime.
Yeah,
And
we
all
got
right,
it.
we'll take a 4-minute break, and we'll get back at it for second half action.
for sure. Alrighty. Heading down to Izzy.
So I am here with.
Talia Metledge. Luhi Choi.
Okay, so what was the game plan going into the match, and how do you think it was like executed?
We talked about working hard on defense, boxing out, like not playing robotic, cutting, passing, just basketball fundamentals. That's pretty much it. And then I think it executed really well when we really started to pick up on defense. We got a lot of steals. We were jumping the gaps. Just like that stuff really got our momentum up. And I think we got a closer lead. We're down by 1, but it brought us up. We were down by a little bit at the start. So
Yeah,
that was good.
so was there a turning point in this game at all where you kind of seen the momentum change?
Yeah, definitely when we started to play defense, like I said, I think that really brought the tone up, and he kind of like yelled at us, and that really got us going, so I think that worked well for us, and if we just keep executing, it should be good.
Yeah, how did you prepare for this game today?
I don't know, I kind of just went into it like thinking positive, just so I didn't get my nerves up, but other than that, I think just staying positive.
And if you could have one celebrity basketball player on your team, who would it be?
Steph Curry.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Thanks.
I have no clue. Maybe not. So what was the game plan going into this game today?
Basically just to like work hard, try like move the ball a lot and get like the best shots for everyone on our team. That's like, yeah.
So how did it play out so far in that first period, in the first half, I guess? Was it executed properly, those game plans?
Yeah, I think it was. We just need to like box out more, and then like I think we'll be good.
Was there any turning points in the game so far that you've seen the momentum shift?
I think we started off really strong, which was good, but then like in the third quarter we like lost it a bit. But yeah, I think we just gotta like go like we started the game.
And how do you mentally prepare for the All-Star games, All-Star weekend?
I don't really know. I just like It's like a normal game. Like I don't really have like a pre-game or anything.
And if you had one celebrity basketball player that could be on your team right now, who would it be?
Maybe like Caitlin Clark.
Perfect. Thank you. Good luck.
And we're back to second half action. Here, Trevor Walter, John Tramble on the call. 1 point game between the Sparks and the Liberty for Atlantic All-Star Weekend. There you heard Gabriella Farron with a one-on-one interview. She's impressed early in the first half. And Jada Awald with
Nice
the
little
left
pro
hand.
op there, JT?
Yeah, little fadeaway. Stolen by Allie McLean. And Sophie Fowler. Good hustle. To Maria Davignon, the two future Axe women. Jada Awald. We're going back and forth at the nest.
Ooh.
Blocked by Sophie Fowler as she dishes out another invitation.
Consummate rim protector
to
there.
the block party.
And this Liberty team will be joined later by a few players. Who do we got there that on the roster that, you know, we're missing Kai Willis.
Deandra Gibson as well.
Gibson and last but certainly not least, Jesse McCarron. So that's three incredibly impact players. And then on the other side, on the Sparks, we'll be joined later by Armbrae guard Natalia Colley. Alice McDonald out of Riverview once they report back from their BNS training duties.
$8:26 in the third quarter, and we got subs coming in. We have Harlow out of Charlottetown Rural.
Yeah, Charlottetown Rural. She's a
Louis
grade
Troy.
11 player.
Good take.
I'm quite a fan of Harlow's game. I love she's
Very
got some
smooth.
smoothness.
Yes.
Got some smoothness to her game and great size that she knows how to use. So someone to keep an eye out for next year as she goes into her senior year.
Allie McLean. Foul blocking call on Pia. And we'll get another substitute change here. Sammy Snow, Maddie White, Gabriella Farron, and Marion Klein. One judge, two cheetahs, and a griffin. Allie McLean, 101. Gets it done. And Marion Klein in for Allie McLean. 5-point lead. And Maria Davignon, no one takes her. She gets her own rebound. Back out to Pia. Goes left to her right. A nice little floater by Pia. The Sacred Heart Shark. Gabriella Farron stops and pops. Rui Choi. Up the floor, going left, and draws the foul from Klein. So the Sparks with a 3-point lead over the Liberty.
Rui Choi makes it a 2-point game.
Yeah, two evenly squad teams, and then when you add the new additions that should be coming in this afternoon or tomorrow, yeah, no, it's definitely a all-star event.
That it is. It's very indicative. The fact that we can fill 4 rosters of all-stars lets you know the talent, the homegrown talent we have here on the East Coast.
Nice patience. Cool, calm, and composed. Harlow for 2. And that is going to be a timeout from the Sparks as a 43-43 tie.
So JT, as this is a full-on weekend, we also have a Rising Stars event tomorrow, which you're going to be coaching in, a part of. You got the tempo. What are your thoughts on that?
Just got to set the tempo. We got the grade 9s, or no, grade 10s. Sorry,
grade 9s and 10s,
and a couple grade 9s onto the roster. 2 talented teams. Great representation from all the high school teams in Metro or in the Atlantic provinces. Going to be coaching the tempo. Really excited. We'll have 2 Ospreys there. Get a chance to coach. 100%. Then on the other team, we got the Husky Pride, Claire Gascoigne and Chloe Wilson. I know they'll be
great duo.
They'll be tossing out the jabs for the game.
Yeah, for sure. Highly competitive.
Yeah. And great venue at the.
Nice little seal down there. Look at couldn't see her, but Maria's doing well guarding the post as well. Maria surveying the court, finds Harlow in the corner. Right back to Maria to the famous floater.
Nice play.
Maria has one sweet floater, JT, I'm telling you.
No, Maria always finds herself in the right place. Really good basketball IQ.
I agree.
Definitely a player that teammates would enjoy playing with.
100%.
Unselfish.
I can attest that they do. She's just a consummate teammate. Swiss Army knife out there.
Yeah, she'll join her brother, Gabe Davignon, who's at Acadia.
Pia lets it go. Allie McLean pulls in yet another rebound. Outlets it to Gabriella Ferrand.
Nice steal. Maria Davignon on cue. Gets tripped up. Goes down hard.
Not sure if Larry had the angle there to catch the bump.
She's smiling. Yeah, I think she's caught a foot there.
Yeah, definitely.
Not sure what the call is.
I think it was a no call, but I saw a little bit of contact there, but I'll say Larry didn't really have the angle to see that. It's a bit of a bump there. It's all good as long as she's okay. We keep it moving. Tough to see when the players fall on top of the ball like that, though. Gabriella Ferrand with a nice little running hook shot. Comes in. Calling for,
Kelsey Matheson cleaning up the garbage. There's a little back and forth. Allie McLean.
Good hands from Talia.
She's a great hustler, Talia Metledge. Doesn't give up on the play.
Nice little defensive battle here today. We saw a high-scoring game, 95-71 earlier, I believe. That ace team. There's a third block of the day.
Wow.
Sophie Fowler turns away Sophia Das at the rim. Third block of the day.
Third massive block. Talia Metledge. Charging up the right side, looking for Williams, and Sophia Doss on the ground.
These ladies are getting after it.
Maddie White, Jada Awalt back into the game for the Sparks. Sophia Doss taking the ball out. Rui Choi also back in the game for Talia Metledge as she'll take a breather. Great energy by Talia Metledge.
She always brings energy, JT. She had an incredible game against us at the West in the semifinal of the provincials this year.
Kelsey Matheson with the rebound and 2 points of her own. Rui Choi hands it off. Ayla Williams on the right side. Back to Rui. Right to left.
Charlotte
Outside
Talbot.
three. Yes.
Charlotte Talbot, the Parkview Panther from downtown.
She has not been shy.
You know, lots of talent over the years has come out of Parkview as well.
Rui
My
Choi.
former high school coach was a Parkview Panther. Kevin Vino. Shout out to Kevin Vino.
Jada Awalt. Hey. Jada Awalt with the left. Fowler.
Sophia Fowler showing
look.
she can stretch it out.
3:10 left. Awalt behind the back to Allie McLean.
Great
Kelsey
ball.
Matheson. Short. Fowler with a rebound. We got a 3v1. 3v1. Williams off the window. Can't get it. Awalt to McLean. McLean fakes the pass. Gets it to Maddie White. Kicks it out to Awalt for three. No. Back and forth effort between the Liberty and the Sparks.
Non-stop here.
And Troy looking for
Look
Talbot
at that.
for
and
two.
Check out how Rui was directing traffic on that cut there as well, letting Charlotte know, I'm going to get it to you. Just make that little quick dive into the paint. I love the communication. Just a true point guard.
3-point lead. Doss for three. Yes!
Makes good on it.
And it's tied. 50-50. 2:03 left.
Tied
Williams.
up at the half-century mark.
Nice spin. Going left. Blocked by Doss.
Yeah, Doss stays with it.
Great read.
Full platoon swaps for both squads. What a treat this is for game two in the tournament.
Fowler inbounds. Pops it out to Davignon. Pin down. Metledge to Fowler. Miss left. Yasmin with the rebound. Yasmin out of Yarmouth. Left hand pass. Good look. In decline. Yasmin two.
Good ball movement. There
Line for three. 3-point lead now
She's gonna be
for the
spotting up
Sparks.
for the Hurricanes next season. Chaz Samuel didn't seem to like that foul call. Looking to have some questions for Chris Downey down there. So I'm saying, though this is an all-star event, the intensity sure hasn't wavered, has it, JT?
No, it has not. All right, 1-point lead. Rui Choi in for Sophie Fowler.
Sophia Doss looking to run the point, get things started. Gabriella Ferron looking to post up her CPA teammate. I like that.
Oh. Nice move, Talia Metledge. No. Rebound, Harlow. And Harlow will head to the line for 2. From Charlottetown Rural. Harlow's definitely shown what she has in her repertoire. Ties the game 53-53 with 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Sammy Snow for 3. No. Rui Choi for 2.
She's really leaving her mark on this game, JT.
2-point lead.
Here comes Sophia Doss storming right back. Gets to the line. We're hearing some questions coming from the crowd. Always the best coaches in the crowd, JT.
No comment. No comment.
Oh, man.
And Sophia makes it a 1-point lead. Nice steal. Goes left. Yes. Wow. This is quite the spark from Sophia Doss.
Really turning up in the second half.
22 seconds. Talia Metledge misses it. 17 seconds left. Allie McLean.
Not holding for 1. Here we go.
1-point lead for the Sparks. They have a chance to extend it.
Coach Chaz yelling out 1 shot. Is he going to get it? And
2-1, and that is done. Third quarter action complete. 56-55, 1-point lead for the Sparks.
Incredible game here today. Just before we take a break until later on this evening to check out some MWBA action. But with this break between quarters, let's take this opportunity to give a shout out to our sponsors: Hallie Blaze, Maritime Athletic Profiles, Full Court Press Media, Armbrae Academy, St. Mary's University, High Powered Customs, AUS TV, NDO, Jungle Gyms, and Boston Pizza.
Final quarter, the second game of the Atlantic All-Star Weekend, Sparks and Liberty. And someone who's really brought the spark is Sophia Doss in the third quarter.
I'd agree. Running over, handing the water bottle to Dad Bijan to go replenish. Let's go.
Rui Choi.
See what happened in this fourth quarter.
Fowler to Williams. Williams, nice spin.
Charlotte Talbot. Charlotte Talbot pulls it. A bit short. Sophie Fowler, she really operates well from that in that slot spot, JT?
Yeah, no, I think Coach Harvey will have lots to work with for the next 4 to 5 years with a Sophie Fowler.
No, I always do a wonderful job at recruiting down there.
And 2 Phoenix players trying to find the spark. Great effort. And Chaz Samuel from NDO Fitness cheering on his team. Rui Choi going left, kicks out to Williams. Nice hook, rebound there by Michaela Scott from Fredericton High. Allie McLean. to Doss. Rui Choi tried to hedge the ball screen for the steal. Gets caught with the foul. Oh, on the floor. Great hustle. Fowler. Miscue to Williams. Out of bounds. And it'll be Sparks ball. Allie McLean to Doss. Matheson with the ball screen up at the top. Looks for the roll.
Some familiarity there between Doss and Matheson, two Citadel teammates.
Great move by Ayla Williams.
Comes Allie McLean, leading the break. Oh, nice little step through there. I like the idea and the aggression there.
One-point lead. Liberty over the Sparks. We got a timeout. Believe Liberty's head coach, Mark Stinson, needed to talk over a few things with his team, settle things down, try to organize some offense, but a lot of it has been coming from transition and dribble drive. So yeah, after this game, we'll take a break from Atlantic All-Star Weekend action as Maritime profiles will be showing. Maritime Women's Basketball Association, Halifax Hornets looking to go 2-0 on the season as they take on Lake City 56ers. 56ers are also 2-0, coming back from the New Brunswick trip. So two undefeated teams will be going home with their first loss of the season. Stay tuned to who that might be. Maddie White takes it out of bounds to Kelsey Matheson. Guarded by Fowler. It's been a good matchup between those two. Nice reversal. And out of bounds, Liberty ball, 1 point lead, 7:56 left on the clock. Rui Choi. Good defensive pressure by Farron. Uh-oh. Oh, yes, double dribble.
Just shy of 8 minutes left. JT, let's talk about this weekend. As it comes to a close tomorrow, we'll be handing out a few awards. We're going to have an MVP, a defensive player of the weekend. We'll also have first team. So, 5 kids will be available to be recognized for their efforts over the weekend. Also, lots of hardware to go out. And then, of course, the MVP of the Rising Stars game. So.
Well, you're going to have some tough decisions. There's lots of players are showing out.
That's what it's all about. That's what we want. We want it to be tough.
As Gabriella Farron makes a case as she could be one that's named tomorrow, as she's brought the spark. Great outside shooting and defensive intensity.
And she's playing up here, JT. She was originally selected to play in the Rising Star games that you're going to be coaching in yourself, but with a few girls unable to make it for All-Stars, there's an opportunity to bump up some evidently ready to play grade 10s with the older girls.
I think that was a great selection out of the 10s as Farron continues to get stronger. She was also recently selected as Cheetah All-Star in the All-Star game, Metro High School game.
Yep.
And Maria Davignon continues to showcase her talents with 2 of her own. Tie game, 59-59. And another foul. And the Yarmouth product, Yasmin on the line. Hits the second. And the Sparks have a 1-point lead on the Liberty. Davignon. Back to Michaela Scott. To Pia. Right side three. Gabriella Farron. Ooh, nice gather. Almost got it. Creative take to the hoop. Pia back, nice, in rhythm. Harlow for three. Nice play by the Liberty. As Charlottetown Rural.
I'm gonna guess that horn came from PEI, JT, that we hear in the crowd.
Well, we got a little fan in the stands. Tie game, 62-62. Talia Metledge.
6 minutes left in the stand.
Maria Davignon hands it off to Scott, going left. Oh, and too many steps in the park for Michaela Scott from Farderton High. Substitutions coming. Sophie Fowler.
Bit of an imbalance with the fouls there, with the Liberty having 4 fouls, just 4 team fouls and 0 for the Sparks. So in a game like this, it's a bit of an advantage for the Sparks heading into the closing minutes of the game and having that foul advantage.
Well, we got a timeout. Coach Jenna Bain and Chaz Samuel from NDO Fitness, joined by Riley McDonald. And then we have Mark Stinson out of North Nova, instructing his players what he wants to see in the next 5 minutes and 56 seconds, 62-62. But like you said, lots of fouls on the Liberty side, 4-0. And I always say in an all-star game, don't want to be wasting the fans' time watching foul shots, unless it's the final 2 minutes of the game.
I couldn't agree more, but due to the nature of what we're doing this weekend, it's nice to see the referees taking control of things, not letting things get too out of hand, because they do have a lot of games to play, and not all these girls, a lot of these ladies, if anything, they're just getting started with their spring stuff, so not everybody's been. I'm sure a lot of these, everybody looks to be in game shape. They've been working, but just that competitive aspect of playing 4 games in one weekend, that's been lost on them probably since about end of February, March.
Nice steal, Talia Metledge coming out of the timeout, 2 points, and a 2-point lead for the Liberty.
That's what she does. She's an energy player.
Sophia Doss going left, Allie McLean at the top, step back to Doss to Matheson. Matheson to the right and will go to the line. This is another foul from the Liberty. Exciting back and forth action. Matheson on the line. Just short.
Chelsea Matheson makes it a 1-point game. Comes Ayla with pace.
Good.
Maria looking to set the screen,
nice
which she
take.
rejects.
Nice gather. Love that. Fowler with the rebound.
And here
out
comes
to Harlow. No. Matheson. Fowler. And we got a foul. Baseline. Out of bounds. Liberty ball. 5:05 on the clock.
First foul of the quarter for the Sparks.
Davignon calling for the ball screen. Rejects it. Fowler going left. Finds Davignon. Good speed. Back to Fowler. Oh! Maria Davignon Another O board, back out to Williams, in rhythm.
From the corner.
Nope. And Allie McLean gets it to Sophia Doss. We got another foul, and I believe we're in the penalty. 2 shots for Sophia Doss. Mark Stinson is not happy.
No, it's tough when you see that foul 94 feet away from the hoop and in bonus, right? Especially in a tight game like this. Sophia leaves it on the table, though. Leaves the first one on the table. See if she can make good on the second. There
And she does, yes.
We've been getting up a lot of 3 in a rows at practice for Hallie Blaze, so I expect to see her hit those free throws, JT.
Ayla Williams at the top. Step back 3, no. Sammy Snow with the rebound. Allie McLean.
Skip over to Soph. Finds Kelsey. Matheson back out to Allie. I love that sequence. Oh. It's the right shot to take.
And Gabriella Farron coming back in for the Sparks. Rui Choi. To Fowler. Trying to drive right. To Avignon. Oh, could have been a clean block, or it could have been a makeup call. Foul count now really be 6-2. Sophie Fowler on the line. Chance for the lead. Nope. Second chance. 64-64. Fowler. 1 point lead now for the Liberty. Michaela Scott into the game alongside Pia. Maria Davignon and Sophie Fowler will take a break.
Rui looking to meet up with Soph at half.
Kelsey Matheson.
Here's the 2
going
MSVU
right.
commits guarding one another. I like that matchup. Allie McLean gets nice paint touch and floater. She gets to the line.
And Maddie White will check back into the game, taking out Jada Awalt. Allie McLean looking to tie. One more shot. Can she tie it? Yes, she can. 65-65. Ayla Williams.
Pardon me. Comes Ayla.
Oh, got the advantage
finding
now.
Harlow. Harlow Hannums kicks it out. Nice extra pass to Rui. Harlow Hannums battles down there with Allie comes up with it. Gabriella comes up with it. Sophia. Do we get one more to Allie? No. Kelsey keeps it alive.
Rui Choi with the tip. Gets it to Williams. Pia now slows it down for the Liberty. To Scott, back to Rui Choi. 2:50 left.
Flirting
Tie
with
game.
overtime territory right now. JT, I don't know.
Got a double ball screen. Oh, Rui Choi with the offensive rebound. And Harlow for 3. No, Rui Choi, another rebound. Right to left.
Uh-oh.
Gets another rebound, back up.
Well,
Wow.
it's like a ping pong ball out there right now on both sides, JT.
Wow.
It's timeouts are happening. It's winning time, baby. It's last 2 minutes of the game. Game 2 on today. Lots of excitement in the gym. You'll love to see it, JT. What are you talking about in those huddles if you're either Stinson or Coach Chaz?
Well, I think Coach Chaz took the time out to just address that. Hey, this is winning time now. You got to step in, take charges, get boards, but rebounding is definitely a factor as the Sparks have kind of lost that spark on that end of the floor. Rui Troy, right? Three rebounds in a row. For Stinson, I think the biggest thing is no fouls, nothing easy for the Sparks. Their ball movement has been good. They've been getting good looks, but just can't get it to drop here as it's 65-65.
I couldn't agree more, and especially with just being that first to the ball in moments like this, whether it's 50-50s or rebounds.
Yeah,
you got to go
full court press here.
Got to get after it.
Wouldn't be surprised if we get a little ball screen action. And yes, we do. Kelsey Matheson up at the top to Doss. She goes right to the hoop and front rim, no. Great take by Sophia Doss.
Yeah, incredible take.
She's got great speed. Another speedster here is Ayla Williams. Directing traffic. Goes right, hands it off to Davignon, who goes right to left, back out to Rui Troy. She can shoot it from the logo. She wants it. 1:52 left. Ayla Williams keeping it, goes left and gets mauled by Kelsey Matheson. However, it will be a jump ball, I believe. He did put up two, and no, I think it is just a jump ball. Williams up at the top. Goes right. Rui Choi for
big
three.
Shot if it goes.
No! Rebound by Gabriella Farron. Stopped by Fowler. Oh, no. Great defensive pressure by the 6'3", Sophia Fowler, to disrupt that pass. Talia Metledge takes it out to Ayla Williams. Williams, ball screen, rejects it, goes right off the window for 2 points. Ayla Williams.
We spoke about the clutch gene of Ayla Williams earlier, did we not, Coach JT? That clutch gene is very
another
real.
clutch player here is Allie McLean.
I agree.
Sophia Doss, little double ball screen, flare screen to Allie McLean. Oh, another miscue, and Rui Choi.
Yeah, and a true point guard. She's going to slow things down, see what she has. She knows they got the lead right now. No need to rush.
Ayla Williams. And we got a foul on the floor.
Less than a minute left. This is going to be an important
2-point game. And we got a timeout.
No more fouls to give for the Sparks. Next foul, they're putting the Liberty on the line. It's a highly, highly exciting and spirited game here, JT.
On a rainy day, this is what the fans came to see. 2-point lead for the Liberty. We'll get an out-of-bounds look. I believe the Sparks have one timeout as well. But Rui Troy making a mark for herself as potential player of the game, as she's been a great answer for the Liberty.
I'd agree.
Lots of offensive rebounds, lots of second chances, some big plays.
100%. Definitely loving what we're seeing from Rui. I've enjoyed Ayla Williams' game today. I feel like in terms of just an all-around effort, Maria Davignon's doing a lot out there for the Liberty, and of course Sophie Fowler.
Fowler pops. Ayla now at the top.
Nice little pin.
Oh,
Sophie
Fowler
for
three.
Comes off the pin down.
No, rebound by Gabriella Farron.
That looked like a drop. I like that little pin down action that Stinson drew up.
And another foul.
That's not what they needed.
Ayla Williams sending Gabriella Farron to the line as the Sparks now have a chance to tie it. Farron, known for her shooting.
Wow.
And a little tense on the first.
And that's the thing here. We just when the girls hit the line, I think sometimes, especially in these situations, they have time, man. They have time to get into their routine. That one looks better.
Okay, 1 point lead for the Liberty. They have possession.
There's nothing more stressful for a coach than a 1 point lead with 41 seconds on the clock, eh?
Good pressure here by the Sparks. Ayla Williams looking composed, attacks Awalt. Goes to her right, hands off to Harlow, kicks it out to Rui Choi, ball screen, goes left, and oh no! Kelsey Matheson to Doss, 20 seconds left on the clock.
Off. Oh,
down one
just need to settle
to
down.
Farron,
just need to
to
settle
Matheson,
down.
yes!
That's a big
and that's a
bucket.
1 point lead for the Sparks. Harlow to Fowler. Could have been a foul.
No foul.
7 seconds into Fowler, up, no.
Okay.
Davignon just short, and
An
Dodge with the
exciting end.
rebound.
Oh my goodness.
Holds it on as the Sparks come away with the 1 point win.
And the Liberty needn't hang their heads there. It's that's one of those situations where you truly can say anyone could. That was anybody's game, eh, JT?
Oh my goodness, Kelsey Matheson finds the mystic magic. The MSVU commit gets the game winner as her teammates congratulate her.
You're not going to get a more exciting finish.
Game winner for the Sparks over the Liberty. And that was a great game, too, in the Atlantic All-Star Weekend action in the Nest. Great job, both teams. The fans got what they came to see. And we'll see who is the player of the game. And
Maria Davignon is going to go over for an interview. It looks like she's featured as our player of the game from the Liberty side. And I'm going to bet that Sophia Doss, after the half that she had, is going to go over for an interview as well. And yeah, no, a great start to the morning. We're going to be back at it tonight, 5:45. We've got the Liberty will be back at it playing squared up with the Aces. So we'll see what that matchup looks like. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the broadcast this morning. It's been wonderful having you. Great turnout here at the Nest. Thank you so much, JT, for great work on the broadcast as usual.
Couldn't have done it without you, Trevor. Great dynamic duel. Great to be here. Great event, and congratulations for putting this all together with yourself and Tyler Deacon and Courtney Simmons as Maritime Profiles, full court press, hooking up for a great weekend that these girls will truly remember, and we'll keep it going. Maybe next year.
Of course,
that's something for younger players to aspire to. As we have the Rising Stars game tomorrow. And that'll be all. Some final words before the interview, or?
No, I think we're ready to take it down to the sideline. I don't have much more to say after that. Just thank you for the effort from the athletes, the parents as well for bringing all their athletes here, and everybody for being a part of the event. Thank you, Maritime. Shout out to Clark Swim.
Clark Swim getting her done.
And we'll see you later today, and we'll see you, JT, tomorrow in a different capacity as a coach in the Rising Stars game. Best of luck to you, my friend.
Gonna bring the energy. Thank you very much.
So I am here with the player of the games,
Maria Davignon.
And Sophia Das.
Okay, so going into this game, what was the mindset, and do you think that mindset paid off at all this game?
Yeah, we were just trying to really focus on defense, and I think after the first quarter we started gelling more and really brought our game up by that.
I think us too, defensively, they were getting a lot of offensive boards, and we needed to focus on defense a little bit more, so that's kind of what we're going to be looking to during the next game as well.
How did you guys mentally prepare for this game coming up into the All-Star weekend?
I think just knowing that it's going to be hard to get everybody to gel together, and so just encouraging people and getting as many touches as you can.
Yeah, exactly. Like we haven't played together before, so just like having fun, focusing on teamwork, stuff like that.
So this is the first time some of you guys have ever played together. How was the chemistry like on each team?
I think, like I said, after our first quarter, it really started blowing together. We started making a lot better connections out there.
Yeah, it's the first game of the weekend, so hopefully it's going to get better from here.
Perfect. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, yep, you go up.
High Powered Customs, aka the people that made these sweaters, are the perfect example of why you don't support local because it feels good, but because they have amazing products, a story worth telling, and are central within our community. Help local. The team at High Powered Custom is central within our community and sees so much of their clothing on local sports teams and within local charities. Make sure to go give them a follow so that you see their story on August 3rd when that drops, and reach out if you ever need any kind of merch for your business or organization. And make sure you go support local today.
My name's Sadie Shesson and I go to Citadel High School.
My name's Ayla Williams, grammar.
My name's Talia Metledge, and I go to Citadel High School.
My name's Ava McNutt, and I go to Halifax West.
My name is Pia Cuesta, and I go to Sacred School of Halifax.
My name is Gabriella Farron, and I go to CPA.
My name is Maddie White, and I go to grammar.
Blue.
Red.
I like the sugar-free pink one.
Yellow, but not like the low sugar kind, like the regular yellow.
Orange.
Red.
Blue.
Sadie Chasson.
Gabriella Farron.
Pia LaQuesta.
Sadie Chasson.
Probably somebody really tall. Like, I think it would be cool to be just like tall for a day or something.
Probably like Maddie White.
Pia LaQuesta.
Slick back with braid.
Slick backs.
A slick back with the braid.
Slick back. And so no flyaways.
This.
Anything with like braids.
A slick back.
Anything by Drake.
Anything by Drake.
For Free by DJ Khaled featuring Drake.
I like country music as my free game, so.
One Take Freestyle by 1900 Rugrat.
Anything by like Rihanna, I think.
Drake.